Hello friends, myself Takshil Yadav, and today welcome to the second part of India physical divisions. In the first part I told you about the first three physical divisions of India. Today we are going to discuss about the next three physical divisions. But first let us remind what are physical divisions. A country is divided into physical divisions on the basis of its physical features and landforms. I am right. Yes. On the basis of its physical features and landforms, a country is divided into its physical divisions. Now, as you know that India has distinct physical features that broadly divide the country into 6 physical divisions. Now, I have told you about the first three. These are the northern mountains, the northern plains and the great Indian desert. We have done them all. Now, let us study about the next three. The Peninsular Plateau, the coastal plains and the islands. The Peninsular Plateau. It is the oldest structure of the Indian subcontinent. Let me tell you why India is called the Indian subcontinent. You know that India is a country that is incredibly diverse in its flora, fauna and geographical features. Now, any other country in this world is not that much diverse as much as India. So, it is also known as the Indian subcontinent. Understand? Now, the Peninsular Plateau. The Peninsular Plateau is one of the oldest structures of the Indian subcontinent. It is mainly triangular in shape and is mainly made up of hard igneous and metamorphic rocks. Do you understand? Now, it consists of two sections. These two sections are the Malwa Plateau and the Deccan Plateau. These two are the different plateaus that are found in the Peninsular Plateau. The Peninsular Plateau protects us from many things. Yes, I am right. Now, the next. And even the four main rivers that are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. These are the four main rivers that flow here and form four large deltas before flowing into the Bay of Bengal. They are east flowing rivers. The Narmada and Tapi are the only two rivers that flow here and flow through the rift valleys before merging into the Arabian Sea. You understand? And they are the west flowing rivers. Now we will study about the coastal plains. India has a very long coastline and it consists of the coastal plains. India's coastline measures around 6,100 kilometers in length. Now it consists of two coastal plains, the western coastal plains and the eastern coastal plains. The western coastal plains is a narrow strip bordered by the Western Ghats, and the eastern coastal plains is a broader plains that are bordered by the Eastern Ghats. The western border plains are near the western border plains. Please listen carefully and note my point. The western coastal plains are near the Arabian Sea and the eastern coastal plains are near the Bay of Bengal. In the western coastal plains we can find estuaries and lagoons, and in the eastern coastal plains we can find large deltas of four rivers. The western coastal plain is known as Konkan Coast in the north and Malabar Coast in the south. The eastern coastal plain is known as the Northern Sircars in the north and Coromandel Coast in the south. So these were the differences. This was the comparative study that I told you about the two coastal plains that India has. Now let us mark something. Peninsular Plateau. India has two different plateaus in the Peninsular Plateau. So, two plateaus. Understand? And the coastal plains, India consists of two coastal plains. So, two coastal plains India has. Now, the islands. India consists of two islands. Yes, the two islands, and these two islands are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This is the first island, and the Lakshadweep Island. There are many important things about them as they both are one of the union territories of India. Both are the union territories. Andaman and Nicobar Islands forms the largest union territory, and the Lakshadweep forms the smallest union territory. Understand? The capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands is Port Blair, and the capital of Lakshadweep is Kavadi. Now, the islands. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands most consist of 572 islands that are present in the 572 islands. The Andaman group. There is one thing to note about the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, that is that it consists of two island groups, that are the Andaman group and the Nicobar group. They both are together binded to form the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Andaman group. The Andaman group consists of 550 islands out of the 572 islands, and many of them are, only some of them are inhabited, means people live there and are very thickly forested. The Nicobar group consists of 22 islands, which are the remaining islands. And the Andaman group consists of more islands than the Nicobar Islands, as I told you. And the Andaman and Nicobar Islands together have an island known as the Barren Island that consists of a volcano. That is the first active volcano only active volcano of India. Now, the second island, that is the Lakshadweep Island. It consists of 36 islands in it, and Kavadi is one of them. It is the capital of Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep officially consists of 12 atolls, 3 reefs, and 5 submerged islands, which together form the 36 islands. Get my point, right? And it also forms the smallest union territory. So friends, thank you for watching my video. Please like this video and share this video and subscribe my YouTube channel Takshil Yadav. Jai Hind.